Shalom. I want to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakah, Quadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, that don't look like us, but they are us. Shalom. I ain't got no title right now for it. I'm just get straight to it. Being Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5. Start at verse 10. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. So basically, be quick, be ready to understand. When you in this word, be ready to understand. All right? Then when you speak on these words, let your words be understandable. All right, get what I'm saying? Verse 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere. So basically, be quick to listen instead of be talking all the goddamn time. And be sincere when you listen. Don't be listening just because, or they said listening. No, really sit back and listen to the point where if you gotta say the word for word in your head, do it. For example, I do this shit myself because sometimes I be listening, I wind up thinking about some other shit I ain't got no business thinking about. You know, what happens to us all. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I know what happened to me. So sometimes I repeat the words that's being said to me so I can remember what's being said, so I could give on the input onto it. Just giving you an example of what you could do to help. All right, let me get back to the lesson. I'm going to read it over. 11. Ecclesiasticus 5, verse 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. So right there, while you listening, taking heed to what's being said to you, so you give your input, be patient, sit back, think about what's been said to you, then give an answer. All right? Don't just speak on just to be speaking on how you feel. Really give thought, really listen and understand what's being said to you so you can have a better input, a better answer. And sincere answer. Verse 12. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. So if you hear somebody that needs some understanding, and you know for a fact that you know for sure, speak on that shit. Let it be known, because it's always good to let a brother know a brother, not nobody, not a stranger, somebody that's sincere in the truth with us. It's always good to let them know to get the insight, because when one brother is increased, you'll be increased also. You know, so it's always good to let a brother inform on certain things. But if you don't know, don't say shit. Be quiet. Be honest. Like, look, I honestly do not know. I'll give you an educated guess, but at the same time, it's not guaranteed that I'm right. Be honest with that person so they can know where you're coming from, so they can know how to go about the situation with you when it comes to certain things. They know, I can ask you about this, I can ask you about that, but when it comes to this specific subject or this topic, I can't ask you. You know, be sincere. Be straight up with a person, man. We all don't got it at the end of the day. We all would like to get it, but we don't got it. That's the whole point of us being in this truth. Verse 13. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fault. That's why you gotta be cautious about what you say and what you don't say. Cause at the end of the day, that's what's what's gonna allow you to get caught up in certain things. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is you gotta be cautious about what you're talking about. Cause you say the wrong things, shit can happen. All right, shit can really happen, and it could go bad, but also go good. Like, if I'm giving you an example of, like, you see somebody doing something you don't like. Instead of speaking on your emotions, like, man, I fucking hate you, this and that, blase, blase, blase. Speak off the spirit, or don't speak at all. This is just a sample example right there. Certain shit ain't meant to be spoken on. Everybody gotta learn one way or another. So you just gotta have that discernment to know what is and what ain't. You know, ask the Lord to give you that eyesight. Especially, certain situations you know you're not supposed to be saying something, but you want to say something. Yeah, you ask the Lord to help you right there. All right. There was another precept. Hold on. I think it was right at Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes 7. No, it's 6. It's 6. Shalaki. Ecclesiasticus 6, verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. So if you sincere and you ready to hear, you ain't pressed to say too much out your mouth, the Lord got you. He gonna let you know what you need to know. Not what you want to know, what you need to know. All right. What was that? And if thou bow down ear, thou shalt be wise. So now if you sit there, be ready to hear and listen, not being ready to talk, keep asking questions all the time, you will get your answers. You will get what you need to know. Like for example, when we first came inside this truth, I know me, my brother Kazak, not the one out of Mississippi, the other one. Man, we had so many questions, but like we humbled ourselves to the point we ain't even bother to ask questions on the comment board or on the live. We just humbled ourselves and asked the Lord. He made one of the brothers do a video to let us know. Or he sent somebody around us to let us know what we were speaking on. So that right there let you know, humble yourself and be patient and wait. You'll get your answer. Ask the Lord. Don't rush things. You just gotta be ready to listen. Don't be pressed to speak on things. All right. 34. Stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise. So if you're ready to hear, you ready to listen, stick to that one that's wise. The one that's showing you, to give you that understanding. You really got to understand what's going on. Stick with that person. They're going to help you. They sincere. They humble. Most likely. They're going to give you that. They're going to look out for you just as much as you need. All right. Verse 35. I'm ending off right there. Be willing to hear every godly discourse. Basically, any godly understanding, conversation that's there, get that understanding as much as you can, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it, trust me. And let not the parables of understanding escape thee, because we're going to need that shit in the times we're about to be in. You need to know this wisdom. You need to have the understanding, because if you don't have the wisdom or the understanding, when all chaos go on, you're going to be going crazy. You probably do some shit no damn way you ain't supposed to be doing, but you're going to do it anyway, because why? You don't understand what it is. That's another thing, too. A lot of people may have the wisdom. Oh, yeah, I know this, I know that, but I don't understand why. I don't understand this. Them people, it's kind of hard to deal with them because they press to say, yeah, I know this, I know that, but they don't understand how or what or when. So be cautious about them, too. Because some of them, they not going to get the understanding because they don't want to understand. They just want to know things. They don't want to understand. They just want to, oh, yeah, I have knowledge of that. So just be cautious about what you speak on and pay attention to who you around. Basically, more of the story, basically. And if you really sincere, you really want to hear, you really want to learn, just basically be ready to hear. Don't be pressed to speak on certain things. You got a sincere question, ask the Lord for it and wait till it come around from somebody sincere, just like one of the brothers or not. All right? So hopefully I got understanding what I was saying. Hopefully it was edifying. I want to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. That belongs to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites, Israelite foreigners. They don't like us, but they are us. Shalom. Man, I just want to say the water to Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, just for even giving me the understanding. For real. And anybody else that had to understand, I want to thank them for giving y'all the understanding too, because we could be out this y'all doing anything and everything, just like the other dumb motherfuckers. Shit. Shalom.